Initially, to start off, my father was adopted, and he could use a role model when he was younger, or a mentor. So I decided that I would like to provide something to someone who needs that person to look up to, especially because he didn't have that opportunity. I also always wanted to do it, just because, one, it's fun hanging out with a little kid, or a grommet as we can call them sometimes. They make you feel like a little kid again too. So yeah, I wanted to provide some help and mentorship to someone that needed it. A lot of steps involved, a pretty lengthy application process, but rightfully so. It was good. It was streamlined, and they asked, I believe, all the right questions. And by doing that, by asking all the right questions, it made sure I was matched with the right person. And initially, you're given a few different profiles to kind of choose from. Well, that all depends on the activity we're getting up to that day. Let's say, we'll give you a few examples. So, say we're going snowboarding. Usually, it always consists of me going to pick him up at his place, and make sure I usually text his mom ahead of time and make sure that he's got the right clothing, or if it's a game, sporting equipment or whatever that he needs for the day. And also, if we're going to go out for a bite to eat, she will contribute his share of the meal or the cost of the activity. So I usually give a text, like a heads up first. We sort those things out. I go and pick him up, and then we go do whatever we're going to do that evening. If it's snowboarding, we head right up to the mountain and go shredding that day. It's been fun, more than anything. It's been fun. There's also a little bit of an extra responsibility put on your after hours, after your work hours, which is cool too. I'm young. I'm growing up, and hoping to have a family soon myself. You don't start with a 9-year-old kid, obviously, but it's a great example of some of the responsibilities you can expect to have to acquire as you get older and start a family yourself. Anything worth doing, you would just make the time for. So I do have a busy schedule, but there's a chunk of my week every week that I know I just have to plan for Jonah, and it's not like I have to. I look forward to doing it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.